The recipient of this year's Distinguished Leadership Award is a dear friend of mine and a dear friend of everyone at Mare Lutheran High School, a leader in our community, Mr. Gail Schuette.
My name is Gail Schuette. I'm a graduate of the class of '74. My kids all attended Mare Lutheran and all graduated from here.
Gail is the owner of GDS Design and Build and has for over 30 years been building buildings for churches, schools, and small businesses throughout our region. He has built many things here at Mare Lutheran High School, including the field house in which we're sitting this evening. Gail is currently leading our building project of the new science wing, which will be completed in the spring of this coming year.
Christian education is very important to my wife and I. I attended 12 years of Christian education, and all three of my kids spent 12 years in Christian education and graduated from Mare Lutheran, and I just think it keeps them very centered and gets them going on the right path to a Christian life.
We're blessed to have Gail not only as a friend and advocate for Christian schools and especially Lutheran schools, but Gail is also a servant leader, serving as a trustee for many, many years at his church at St. Paul's Lutheran in Watertown.
Gail is, I would have to say, the definition of servant leadership. But not servant leadership in a big, bold, brash way, but a very humble way. Gail is always working behind the scenes, always working with different projects behind the scenes, different ministries behind the scenes. He's been a trustee here for years. It might be mowing lawn, it might be shoveling sidewalks, it might be helping the youth group and providing them a location to have their activity, or making sure that something is ready and prepared for Heritage Celebration or Barnabas or something along those lines. But his service really extends even beyond St. Paul's. It goes beyond the doors of our building, it goes out into our church family when they're at home. I remember one time not all that long ago, one of our members lost her husband, and Gail pitched in and made sure that projects around the house were done, that the project that he was working on when he had his accident was done. Gail just steps in and gets things done like that. I really do think that we see a great biblical example of servant leadership because Jesus does the same thing. Jesus is that leader who serves his people. He says, go and do likewise. The greatest becomes the least, the servant becomes the master becomes the servant. You're not going to see Gail up in front of the congregation very often, but by what he's doing in the background, he's showing people that he really does care about this place, that he really does have an incredibly strong faith, and that he's willing to do what needs to be done for the kingdom of God and for his church and for his family and his community.
Receiving this award, I feel undeserving. I can think of dozens of people who are more deserving, but I am honored and thank you.